Hi guys, Spartan765. Today I'm doing a video on my next project. This is doing a project for one of my friends, and it is to somehow take this Stevens 87A semi-automatic .22 rifle and fit it to this ATI SKS folding stock. Now you guys out there are probably thinking that's damn near impossible. Well, I have a plan, and it's going to work. I can do pretty much anything with gunsmithing, so this will come out the way I want it to. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a billet of wood, like probably oak or hickory or something like that. I'm going to take it, rough cut it out to fit this here. Then I'm going to take it and smooth it down with a file, like take the small increments off with a file, get it so it fits in here perfectly as a filler with a file. And I'm going to make sure that it just fits very tight. Then I'm going to take a couple of drywall screws, drill a hole in there, tap it, or not tap it, but drill it out so it's, and then deburr it so the screw fits nice and flush. Screw one in there, screw one in there, making sure they're out of the way of the barrel, and making sure they're out of the way of the trigger and the feeder, the shell, or the cartridge feeder, which is this piece right here. This is what pushes the rounds up from the mag tube. Make sure it's out of the way of that. Probably put a screw right through there, but it'll come out good, I'm thinking. It's a .22, so there's no heavy recoil, so you don't really have to worry about a recoil lug. But I want it to be nice and sturdy. I'm gonna obviously have to mill out up here for the mag tube. Fits in here decent enough where it's hitting the back. Trigger comes out just about right. And then right here, well, this is all going to be milled down in here anyway. I'm going to cut it out to exact specifications. I'm going to have to remill out this part for the bolt bolt handle, just right here. What I'm going to use as a design or a plan is the original stock. Once I get that piece of hickory, oak, or whatever I'm going to use as a filler, I'm going to put these two side to side and draw a plan out on that hickory when that filler's in there like that. And then I'm going to take my milling machine over there and I'm going to mill this out so it looks almost identical to this. Same with this nut here, or same within here. And then for the barrel, or the little barrel nut that holds it to the stock, I'm going to have to go and find another one of these nuts that you put in here. It's a brass nut and it's recessed into the wood and held in there. I'm probably just going to take a standard nut and recess it into the wood by force, and then it'll get in there and it'll be stuck in there and it'll be good. Probably going to round off the edges on it a little bit though, so it looks really good. This is a project here that'll take a week or so. It is a hard project. It will be a hard project, and I'm going to refinish, obviously, the wood a black color to match this, because this will be all covered. He wants to put a bipod on it. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way how to do that with a with this. I don't know. I could do rails too, but I can guarantee you this is pretty much going to be the only Stevens 87A in the United States, or anywhere in the world, for a matter of fact, that is fitted into folding stock. It's going to be awesome when it gets done. And as far as the trigger guard goes, what I'm probably going to do is just go get a piece of sheet steel, just a thin strip of sheet steel, and do something like, hold on, I'm going to do something like this that's on my Springfield single shot .22. Just take a piece of steel, how this is pretty simple, and put that for the trigger guard. Make a trigger guard out of a piece of steel. Easiest way to do it. Okay, just put that back. But that's what I'm going to do. This is video 1, intro video. As you can see, the basic parts. This stock is currently in the process of being refinished. We've got it down to just the wood, ready for stain. But if you guys, we're going to refinish that, so he'll have 2 stocks. It's preferably probably going to stay in this. I don't know why you'd ever go back to the wood, because I'm going to make this one so the barrel's free floated as much as I can anyway. Free float the barrel. You feel the harmonics. This tube in here wouldn't allow it to be a true free floated barrel, because the barrel harmonics wouldn't be accurate to a free floated barrel because of this make tube on here. But we're going to see what we can do anyway with it. It's a pretty decent rifle. It's not bad. If you guys want me to do a disassembly video on this, you can ask me and I'll do a disassembly video on this Stevens Model 87A if you would like me to. I'm not going to do it unless requested. It's pretty simple. All you do is you twist out this plug here, pull the bolt back, pull the trigger, come right out. Well, this comes out first, then you pull the bolt because it has this locking piece in here. Pull the trigger and then you push the bolt out as you're holding the trigger. It all comes out. If you guys would like me to do a video on that, please let me know and I'll do a video on that. If you guys got any comments, questions, send me a message. Spartan 765 out.